Hi everybody. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, thank you for coming back and listening to me ramble about wax. My name is Katie, and I have a little over a week of empties that I wanted to go through. It's quite a bit. I actually was gone for a long time, but I went to Chicago for a few days to see our chosen families. Yeah, so I just wanted to get through all this and talk about what I've been getting through. So let's jump right in with Scentsy. Start there. I went through a clam of key lime grapefruit. So this is a really sweet, almost candied lime and not a bitter grapefruit, like a true grapefruit scent, not an actual grapefruit, which is kind of bitter. It's really nice. It was not incredibly strong in my house with the air conditioning on. I think you would probably need to do like a clam and a half to get like really good performance in a very open concept. But I do like it, and I would buy like, I used to love it and I had it in my club for a minute, but then they brought it back. Now I don't feel like it's club worthy. Actually, I don't even have a club anymore. But I like it, and like if it came back next year, I would buy probably another clam of it. And then this is an older clam of plum and white woods. This is a perfumey, smack myself in the face. Perfumey plum, like bedroom scent. I really like this scent. It does need, however, to sit for like a while, like probably like 6 months at least. This is really old, probably at least a year old, and it performed great in my upstairs. I could still smell it this morning. I put it on yesterday. If you like that sort of like fruity, perfumey plum scent, if you like pink sugar and you're looking for like a more plummy, dark version of it, I would recommend picking up a clam. If it came back, I would probably get like 1 or 2 clams of it. That's plum and white woods. Okay, where should we start? Let's move the things that are in front of us. So let's start with Rose Girls. I did a bag of Lemon Summer Breeze. This is Avo Bath, Lush Type, and Summer Breeze. This was a very like bright, it's like a full bathroom scent. Like Avo Bath is like a, yeah, like a fresh bathroom scent. It was good. I don't think I need more of it because I'm not buying bathroom scents. I have enough right now, but it was strong, as Avo Bath scents tend to be, and it was good. This is Wet and Wild. This is No Mo May, which is strawberries, fresh cut grass, and sweet rain, plus No Shirt, No Shoes, No Problem, which is Salty Sea Air, Salty Mariner, and Swimming Pool. This is very much outside of my comfort zone, but I got it because Jenny recommended it. She said when she poured it, it smelled so good, and it did. It's a really good summer scent, and it's relatively strong. So like if I saw it again, I might grab like a bag of it for the summer. I have a fair amount of summer scents right now, so probably not in this moment. I'm actually kind of chilling on Rose Girls. I have an order coming, and then probably going to take a break for the rest of the year. This is Here Comes the Sun, Lemonade, Sugared Strawberries, Orange Juice, and Ocean Waves. Little too orangey and lemonade-y for me. But if you like those scent notes, it was, I think, relatively strong. So I have a hard time with pure fruity, so that's just me. Okay, so that is Rose Girls. And then I have 2 from Dessa's. I have, I don't know, these little, like they're little breakaway bars of Carnival Nights on the Beach, which is beach nights with cotton candy. This was really light, so I wouldn't get it again. And then I had a bar of On the Boardwalk, which is cotton candy, lemonade, and salty sea air. Also pretty light for me. So Dessa's summer scents don't seem to be doing well for me, at least not without prolonged cure time. So I don't know, we'll see how they do. I didn't participate in the last pre-order. I wanted to, but it was pretty fall heavy and I don't really need any more fall wax. So I skipped that one. It was really easy because it went really fast. So I like kind of put it out of my mind, and then I have an itchy nose, and then it was closed. So I couldn't like go in and look, which was good. So let's go for my one-off here. This was a loaf of Salt Mountain Melt's Circus Animal Stuffed Sugar Cookie. This is my favorite of sort of, she had my favorite like sugar cookie kind of scent. It's Circus Animal Cookies, sugar cookie dough, and frosted sugar cookies. This is a cherry sugar cookie dough scent. That's what it smells like. It's very doughy. The cherry is very nice. It's not medicinal. I have another loaf of this because it's one of my favorites. And then obviously, because of Amanda's passing, we'll no longer be able to get this. But it's a wonderful blend. And if you ever see it in a D-stash, I would absolutely recommend it if you like cherry bakery. Okay, let's do Second and Spruce next. So I have Flip Flops, which is beachy coconut, strawberry pound cake, boom boom cream, and cashmere cream. I don't know what possessed me to get this, but it was fun to try. I'm getting a little bit more into tropical bakery because of Second and Spruce, because her wax is just so strong. She's just like a top 3 vendor. It's so strong. I didn't like the beachy coconut part of this. Little too coconut, little too sunscreen for me, but I used it and I liked it. It wasn't like I hated it. It's just like that scent note is just a little too coconut for me. Yeah, it's like very beachy coconut. It's the first note. So, but if you like that note, it was strong. So that's Flip Flops. She just had that in her RTS. And then this is Ruby Red Slippers. This is, I don't think I have another one of these. If I do, I'll probably give it away or sell it. This is Ruby Red Grapefruit, Lime Margarita, Elderberry Simple Syrup. I do like grapefruit scents. I'm a little on margarita scents, but the elderberry came off grape to me in this, and it also came off slightly bitter. Yeah, there's just a note in this I don't like. So this isn't for me. If you like elderberry though, you may really like this. So that is Ruby Red Slippers from Second and Spruce. Okay, let's just get the negativity over with. So I had 2 Teddy Bees. I had a whole loaf of Nude Beach. This is Creme de Boom Boom, Cashmere Cream, and Beach Nights. It smells really nice on cold. Can't even smell it. It smells like Boom Boom with Beach Nights. It was very hard to smell, even in my bedroom, even when I put on like an insane amount. I ended up just like dumping the rest of it in my candle crock. I would try and make this maybe with someone else. It might be something I try and make with I Heart Wax. I don't think I'm going to buy from Teddy Bees anymore. I keep saying that, and then I keep trying again, and then I keep getting disappointed, and I just don't think it works in my house. If it works for you, I'm so jealous. I think that's great. I know it works for some people, but it's just not for me. I have an order coming from the last pre-order. Unless I absolutely love those scents, I may just end up selling the whole order. And kind of working through what I have and then moving on. I think if you have an apartment or maybe like a smaller house that's not as open concept, Teddy Bees might work for you, but it's just too late for me. So that's Nude Beach. I may try and recreate a concept of this Boom Boom Beach Nights mix with a different vendor. And then I did a tub of key lime sugar cookies. This is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla, sugar cookie dough, and tart key limes. This was okay. It wasn't very strong. It was stronger than the other one. It wasn't that strong, but I could smell it in my downstairs. So that's pretty good for Teddy Bees, even though it was a background set. So I like it. There's other versions of it that I'm fine getting from other vendors. So that is key lime sugar cookies. Okay. Then I have some Pharmacist's Daughter. This is Beach Crack. This was Beach Nights and Coconut Crack. And Coconut Crack is coconut cream pie, coconut shortbread cookies, pie crust, and sugar cookie dough. This was really light. It smelled really good in the tub. Coconut Crack has a weird, on cold, like almost a stale smell to me. I think it's just the way that my nose is picking up the coconut. Yeah, almost like a musty smell, but that goes away when you warm it. I really liked the way it smelled mixed with Beach Nights, but it ended up being really light, and it could have just been I didn't cure it long enough. So like I might try it again in the future. To me, it's kind of like, oh, maybe I would try that in a custom, like mixing a bunch of coconut and bakery stuff with Beach Nights. I didn't hate it. It was just light, so I probably wouldn't get it again. So that was Beach Crack. I'm still figuring out Pharmacist's Daughter though, like if I need to let it cure more or like what it is. And speaking of coconut crack, I went through a souffle of coconut crack. This was also pretty light, but it's bakery in my house with the air conditioning on. I bet it would do much better if it was like a colder time of the year and the air wasn't on. So I have a little bit, like I have other coconut crack mixes, so I'll let them cure and try them in the winter and see if that is better. I like haven't quite figured out Pharmacist's Daughter for myself yet. There's definitely scents like Christmas cake that I love and that perform really well for me without cure time, without whatever. And I'm still like kind of figuring out what else I like from them. I have a haul that I actually need to do. It's right there. So we'll go through that from Pharmacist's Daughter. Okay, let's save that one for last. So I went through some L3. I went through a sample of Orange Satsuma Orange Groves. This is an orange scent. Kind of curious if Orange Groves is like a more like herbal or green orange, but this just smelled like orange. It was a scoopable sample. I put it in my bathroom. It was fine there. I don't love orange scents. I don't love fruity orange, like candy orange. This was half of what I had left of a bee bar of sugar cakes. Sugar cakes is like vanilla wafers, vanilla frosting, cake, stuff like that. It's the best and strongest vanilla cake scent I've ever had. I have another bag of it in my downstairs melting basket, and I have 2 loaves of sugar cakes. If you're looking for a scent like that, if you like Scentsy Vanilla Bean Buttercream, if you're just like, I want things to smell like vanilla bakery or cake, sugar cakes from L3 is my favorite. I went through, I think this was like one of the little bars with like the bubbles on it that she started making of watermelon sugar high and sugar cakes, which I just talked about. Watermelon sugar high is like a candied watermelon scent. I think it's like watermelon and I don't think it's pink sugar, but like it's just a sweet watermelon scent. It was okay. It was like candied watermelon. I didn't get much of the sugar cakes. It was fine. I wouldn't get it again, but if you like watermelon, you might like it. And then I went through a Trig Tart of Pink Frosted Cake. Pink Frosted Cake is just cake with strawberry icing. It was light. It was fine. I wouldn't get it again. I think it's more of a mixer than anything. Okay, and then last, but certainly not least, my current second favorite vendor. Nah, I think second and Spruce and Glitterati are like tied for my favorite vendor right now. But Glitterati, I have fully been obsessed with Glitterati. So this was a sample of Oh Happy Day. It's like a little piece. Oh Happy Day is Volcano, Satsuma, Blue Cotton Candy. So this is like Volcano, like the Anthropology candle, Satsuma, and Blue Cotton Candy. I put this in my daughter's room. It was fine. I wasn't in there very much. I'm sure it smelled like Volcano. A souffle of Sunshiny Day, fresh oranges, limoncello cream, coconut cream, salty sea air. I liked this. I did not love it. The fact that I even liked it and could smell it because it's Glitterati. It was a citrusy, creamy smell. there was one I talked about in my last video that I liked more than this, but this was good if you like those scents. And then I sort of mixed these together. This was Yellow Submarine, Yellow Cake, Strawberry Pound Cake, Cotton Candy Frosting, and Gooey Marshmallow. I got a sample of this and I really liked it. So I bought a bar, like these big bars. I can't remember what she calls them. And it was light, at least in my downstairs. I sort of like put it in, couldn't smell it very well. And I ended up mixing the last of it with Shirley Valentine, Strawberry Pound Cake, Vanilla Gelato, Waffle Cone, and Lemon Meringue. Both of these were relatively light to beat. Mixed together, they were slightly stronger, but I don't think I would get them again. I don't know. I don't think so, though. So that is what I got through in the last week and a half or so. Coming up, I'll have my Pharmacist Daughter haul, and then I have a Rose Girls order coming from the Salt Mountain Melts fundraiser that she did. I think my hauls are going to wind down for a little bit because I haven't been buying, and I don't really plan to buy. Well, I have customs from My Heart Wax that I just got put in the first group for, but that'll be pretty small. And then if L3 calls me for customs, I'll do that, and probably like Second and Spruce in September. That's probably the next one I'll buy from in terms of pre-orders that aren't customs. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I hope you're doing really well, staying cool, smelling all the good things, getting all the good packages, and I'll talk to you soon.